Hello everyone, welcome back to Stanley Parable. In the last episode, we found out that the narrator is not all that he seems, and we also got a fantastic ending. Left the past out, and ran away from this awful place. But I came back here, and it seems like I need to do some investigating. So let us begin.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I don't care.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is a new content door. Well. Okay.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. You tell me. This is your doorway. Interesting. All right. Oh, orange light. So where does this tram go?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, whoa.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Okay.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and
All
home
right,
computers.
I like this.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
This is exciting.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Content. This is
well,
like the
this
best
sounds
advertisement
delightful.
ever.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Me too. Let's go see it.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I know, right? I'm so excited.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go.
Just
All right,
took a
finally,
second.
At long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
This is better than getting a newly released DLC for Destiny 2 or something. Brick
I
walls?
have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
I like it. You're thinking what I'm thinking, man. All right, we've got massive walls. New content. The jump
All right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh. Okay. We'll just get all these jumps in. It's always good to keep your calves in shape, everyone, and your legs in shape too. Jumping is very healthy, especially after you've had a chimichanga from a Tex-Mex restaurant. Then you can just shit it all out everywhere. Or vomit. What? It's... Oh. Can I not jump? Aw. This sucks. Where's my...
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content.
Oh, I
There has
guess
to be
that's
something
all.
else, right?
I mean, I think so. Could walk back there. Just, man, I started jumping for the first time. That was pretty cool. But yeah, let's see what else there is. Swear if this.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If
Well,
this is new content,
nowadays,
then I could
yes.
just read through the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
Oh, we do have more.
Very good.
All right.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
It's all right.
Let's see it.
Just
I'm
relax,
ready for whatever it
Dinkleberries.
is.
So we got a clock. Why is there a catwalk across this? It's alright. Guess I won't ask questions. Thank you for enjoying the new content. What the
That's
fuck?
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Fuck the
This is what
developers.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's
Yeah.
my fault, Stanley.
We should cancel
I built
them.
up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Yeah, I don't
What do
think
you
we're
say,
ever
friend?
having a great time. But I guess we're just gonna restart from there. And yeah. Okay, that is very different. This is very different. Okay. Just sit about here. Dinkleberries. I think we're in an alternate reality?
Psst. Stanley.
What?
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. I'll follow you. What do you want to show me, buddy? Coffee? You're a coffee nut. Oh.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Yes.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Just for
our
me?
little secret. Take a
Ooh.
look.
All right. Where the? Okay, sweet. We're in a church.
I call it the Memory Zone.
The
It's where
Memory
I've been
Zone. I
storing
love
all
this.
my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Memory Zone. Okay. Dude, this is beautiful. I love this view on top of a hill. Ah, this is perfection. The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
A beautiful
Back then,
day.
Video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh man, I can't even open that door. The time we had our first free, beautiful walk outside. Away from the computer. All these beautiful magazines. National Geographic. Cargo, Operator's Manual, Graphs, Shapes, Indoor Monthly, and Time. Okay, what do we got? The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Galactic Cafe. Audience Award. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time it was. 2013 when people actually cared and we didn't have to jam microtransactions into every single game to make it a pay to win. The good old days. A trip down memory lane. No. Oh my gosh, a dollar bill back when the dollar was worth $1. And now inflation's through the damn roof. That was the demo. Okay. Alright. Don't play for 5 years. I actually did get that achievement in the original version of Stanley Parable, because the very day, 5 years later, after shutting down the game, I remembered I could get that achievement, so I loaded up the game and snagged that boy. And this video game encouraged you to go outside. Well, real good time. New video game releasing today. College show uneven effort to enroll poor. Who cares? At least there's a 50% off designer hats. But a small creature owns the other half. Okay. I think that's from a different ending. Ah. Beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
It is
It's
trash.
no games at all.
Garbage.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Dog shit.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Elevator Simulator, boy. Well, it's a good 10 out of 10 game right there. Let's go over here and see what we got going on. The original. Oh, is that my... Oh, wait. It's got a Minecraft photo. The original house in Minecraft. That is... Portal. Portal 1. Another good game. Ooh, what's down here? Memory zone maintenance. Oh, I kind of want in there. Hey, buddy. Dinkleberries. Can you let me in? Please? No? Okay. This must be the hammer editor. Ooh. It's like an entire museum. Oh, and that's the original Stanley Parable. Collector's edition, okay. Back when they sold them on
Here's another
DVDs.
moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of
And yet they
beloved
couldn't.
video game memories.
They couldn't leave it alone. Did you open a? Did you open that door? Dude, I can't get over there. The Serious Room, 2013. Okay. Ugh, that seems like more like an intimidation room. Can I go out this door?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Well, we can't go back. We can only move forward. Now, come on. Crack open the door, Dinkleberry. Come on, Dinkleberry. Let's go. The end is never the end. There's only forward. No, down here? Okay.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Well,
What's this? What's down here?
it's maintenance. I think we should do some exploring. It's ominous. Some valves. Steam. Steam reviews. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh,
I haven't
no.
looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Well, let's go see. Oh, my gosh. What have they done?
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Well, it's kind of unfunny, let's be honest here. Yes, sir, you tranquilus, but you know, Dinkleberries, you're my friend. My only friend, in fact. Ooh, I can't read that one. Oh, the store. Here's another one. Surely it's better.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to.
Well,
These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
maybe you should be better?
Like a failure. Like
Yeah.
I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Maybe not, but it's okay, buddy. For we're gonna Dinkleberries. Here, we got another
What's
one.
this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, that
A
is
skip
rough.
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Of
Not
course.
if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive
I
reviews of
like
Stanley
the
Parable.
way-
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Right. I like this, sir. What a great guy.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for. And
I like
I'm very
this.
proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
And
if the people want
choices.
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me. Oh, you're back, you see.
I am back.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbs.
Don't care.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I
Clicky,
start
clicky,
to go off on a
clicky.
faultless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button
You
again.
gave
It's been
me
12
the button.
hours.
I want to press
You've
the
just been
button.
frozen there.
But
I don't know.
I don't have to think about you.
Longer, but there. Oh, Stanley.
But,
Back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Don't.
Stanley,
No, 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 no,
It's
no.
been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Not a kid.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello. It's you. You're here again.
Hey!
I have had time to think about you and about...
I don't care. Dinkleberries. Let's do some exploring. Dinkleberries. This is ominous. This is very ominous. How long has it been? Whatever.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
I don't want to be here for this one.
They bemoan, they scream.
I don't want to be here for this one. And press.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I think I'm driving him insane.
Is never the end.
Got a puddle over here. Probably want to fix that. Just a heads up. Oh my goodness. What did the combine break through here? Am I underground? I feel like I'm underground. Oh. Just... help! Help! Anyone out there? Oh. Ah. Oh. A beautiful green flora. I love this so much. I want out of here. Maybe in a few years this will grow into a big fat tree. Okay, how long's it been? Wait, what happened? What happened to my tree? Is there a tornado? Sounds like a tornado. Probably want to skip this part too. This is freaky. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, this is a very dilapidated facility. Hello? Hello? Anyone out there? I can't skip. I can't skip. No. Am I free? I think I'm free. I have to be free. Oh my gosh. And I was left in the desert forever. Okay. And we are back. Moving forward.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
Yes.
I got what I wanted.
And no one can tell me otherwise. Holy crap! New content! Oh my goodness, no way. Oh my... Ooh. Okay. We'll get to the new content later. I kinda want to do the OG for a little bit
came
first.
to a set of 2 open doors
He entered
The door on his right. He went on the door on his
This
right.
was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Of course
and
it
Stanley
is.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You're a bitch. I don't want to listen to you.
The lounge was sublime.
Ah,
a
screw
work
the
of art.
lounge.
What but eager to get back to business?
Sure am an
Stanley
eager
took the
man.
first open door on his left.
Meow.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Phew.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This is
I'm not
beautiful.
sure, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Me?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Dingleberries, are you threatening my wife? Because it's working. And I simp
is
for my
it,
hot,
Sam.
hot wife.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
Chance, okay.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I,
She's been waiting.
oh man. You never told me. She was waiting for me the entire time.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
I can do
then
this.
pick up the phone.
Okay. I believe.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I don't want to talk to the
Well,
bitch.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How
That
did you
bitch
do that?
is a whore.
You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Yeah, scuttle through your
It's
papers,
definitely
buddy.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How
Well,
is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
like I said,
I
she's a
don't
whore,
understand.
and I don't want to
How
get
is
back
he
with her.
making meaningful
Goodness,
choices?
leave me
What did
alone.
you- Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's
Oh,
as though you
that would have been
completely ignored
unfortunate.
even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so
No.
we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
I don't
Please
want to.
observe this helpful instructional video.
I left college because I don't like this shit.
Choice. It's the best part of being
Goodness.
a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could
Okay.
invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you
I
make
ain't
a
eating
choice
crickets.
that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What's a back sack and crack?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
I
And
make
finally,
one.
If you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I ain't listening to jack shit.
Ah, welcome back.
What the
You may have
hell?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
All right.
This way, please.
He doesn't know. He's about to get his brain mushed. All right. Do you want me? Oh, you put safety things on this.
Now
Okay.
that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative
No.
contradiction gets any worse.
I like the
Unfortunately,
narrative
it seems this
contradiction.
place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh, you are so boring. Does this work? God damn it, no keycard. Fine, I'm going back. You're like my boss. And I hate my boss.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember,
All right.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
I got this.
That
I
means
can do
choosing
this.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I-
Just follow my lead and
I'm
you'll
ready.
be fine. All
right.
right. When Stanley came to a set
So,
of
two open doors,
he entered
to the door on his
left.
right. Got it. On the door on my
No!
right.
Why
Oh,
did you do
shit.
that?
Oh,
Quickly,
fuck. I'm
hurry
so
back
sorry.
in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. I'm so very sorry about this. Okay. I got this. So when Stanley came up to two open doors, he went on the door to his right. Right. That's the right one. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Stanley went to the door on his right. Wow, that's definitely mess. Oof, boy. Okay. Stanley went to the door on his left. All right, I think I got it this time. Did I do it?
Oh, it's
Uh,
ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Oh.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game
You're
undone?
angry.
Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
you're
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
just let me continue.
I have to shut the game
Oh,
down.
no. You don't have to shut the game. Oh gosh! No. Oh man, you shut the game down. Damn bastard! You're a chicken.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry, I'm an
What, Did you
American.
think that would be funny?
Free man.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm not Stanley,
That thought
so leave me
hadn't even
alone.
occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Well, I made your story more interesting.
behave exactly as Stanley
Oh,
would.
oh.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're right, my left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I think I'm really ticking him.
As Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And I'm over here again. You angry? Angry, Dinkleberry?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Ooh.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I love doing this so much. Come on, buddy.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, I'll go to the left one. You're welcome. Hopefully the story's not damaged.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes. Can't go in the broom closet. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Thought there was a way to go downstairs, but I guess not. Feel like that's unfair. Ooh. Can I go through this door? Aw, man. You don't really give me many choices. Ooh, can I go in here? Oh, okay. The color changed.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a
Oh my
voice
goodness,
receiver
that
next to it.
panda.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark
Stanley spoke
115.
the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I am speaking.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Well, I'm trying, man, but the damn speaker doesn't work. Hold on, I just want to check. Is there, like, any control for... Nope, there isn't.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
Literally
Stanley
did it
shows
for you.
his
Why are you
choices.
yelling at
He
me so
knows what
much?
it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you
Hold
wanted
up a
over
second.
there.
I
Why
did
you come
that.
this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Hey, don't put this on me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Think I'm outside the game. Nope, he went to the door on his right.
Hello?
Stanley.
Is everything okay?
Sure, you had a brain
Stanley,
fart.
please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Oh, man.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
No, you need me. You're nothing without me.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
You blamed everything on me.
Do something?
No.
Anything?
Nope.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
I'm as deaf as everybody.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
You can wait for the rest of eternity.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well, I think we're going to leave it there, everyone. That was a very interesting way to end the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this in the future, please give it a like, and please give me a video game suggestion down below, and please give it a subscribe on my YouTube channel, or my Rumble channel, or Odyssey, or catch me on Twitter, or X, whatever it's called nowadays. I'll be catching you all soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.